the first look or not? It's a tricky one. Sometimes it releases nerves so that the rest of your day can be more relaxed. I've seen some brides and grooms like totally just melt away all worries when they see each other. And other times it can really just make for a more stressful timeline, which doesn't help with the romance at all. When there's plenty of extra time in the day, the first look with your love before all eyes are on you can help both of you relax. So many times at the first look, we see the bride and groom so excited to see each other and the look of relief on their faces. And they seem like completely different people at times. After they see each other for the first time, they kind of have their security blanket with them to navigate the rest of this unusual and exciting day. Something to consider would be how strong your support system is without your fiance. If the people that you're getting ready with actually stress you out, a first look might be helpful. As a photographer, videographer, I have to say that the first look gives us more time to get better angles and get more shots of the two of you alone when you're first looking at each other. If your day is already on a tighter timeline or you have an early wedding, it could possibly add more stress and one more event throughout the day. There's another option, the anti-look. So you want to wait until the ceremony to see each other, but you'd love to have a moment together to connect. In your case, you could stand back to back with a door or a corner between you and hold hands. Some couples choose to read vows at this point or some type of letters, or just do a free-for-all talk, just going with the flow. And it also makes for great pictures too. If you are a traditional bride who's always dreamed of having your groom gaze into your eyes with a tear in his cheek as you walk down the aisle, well then you already know what your answer is. In your case, skipping the first look, I highly recommend that you talk to the groom about how important this moment is to you. I hate to tell you, ladies, but most of the guys have literally never even talked about this moment with their friends growing up. Can you imagine that? Photographing weddings, I've seen too many guys stand at the front like a deer in the headlights, not knowing where to look and when, and so afraid of messing up that they don't always have that photo ready look on their face or even know to look at the bride all the time. I have the opportunity at the first look to remind the groom how important this moment is for the bride and encourage him to relax, enjoy his bride, and try not to hold back any emotions he might be having. It's hard for many grooms to instinctively know that this wedding detail is not like a list to check off, but a heartfelt moment. And I can assure you many grooms have thanked me for this tip. As a bride who says no to the first look, I highly encourage you to have this conversation ahead of time with your fiance. There's one more option that even took me by surprise at a recent wedding. The bride and groom decided they wanted to do a first look after the wedding ceremony. They said, we just want to pretend. They knew they didn't have enough time for any more photos before the ceremony. And it was surprisingly a truly beautiful moment. Who would have thought? I just love it when couples get creative and do whatever they follow their own heart. That reminds me of our theory on weddings. Remember, it's your big day, so follow your dreams, whatever they might be, when it comes to planning. With this advice, I've seen that weddings truly can be fun.